KO's for Miles Boxing. It's your boy KO. And Cherry Garcia is back at it again, people. This time around, Danny Garcia is going to be fighting November 12th in Philly against Samuel Vargas. The first thing that came to mind is, who the hell is Samuel Vargas? So I hopped on Wikipedia real quick, and unfortunately Wikipedia had no information about this guy. But as y'all remember, Danny Garcia got a lot of good praise early on in his career because he was kind of an underdog. Nobody really knew much about Danny. He got to fight with Amir Khan and knocked Amir out. And very quickly, people started giving Danny a little bit of love. Pause. But then after Amir Khan, he fought Eric Morales, did well, fought Zab Judah. And throughout this whole process, Danny is very tricky as a fighter in the sense that he looks he doesn't look real impressive. He looks easy to beat until people get in the ring with him. So when it was time for him to face Lucas Matthysse, Lucas was a destroyer. He was killing people like Lamont. He was murdering people in the ring. So a lot of people thought, you know what, Danny's finally going to get his chin tested, and he was going to lose his first fight. But he went in there. It was a very tough, competitive fight. Shut Lucas Mathisse's eye, and in the end, ended up winning that fight. So, the mystique of Danny started growing because here's this guy that looks very unassuming, doesn't look like, he can beat any of these guys, and ends up finding a way to win. So he got a lot of good press. But then after that, he fought this cat named Mauricio Herrera in Puerto Rico. This was supposed to be his homecoming in Puerto Rico, and most fight fans believe Danny lost that fight, right? So Danny, some chinks in his armor came out that this guy can't fight real well against people that can box. Then he took on more, cherry picks like Rod Salka. He faced Lamont Peterson, which a lot of people thought Lamont won. He fought an aged Paulie Malignaggi, an aged Robert Guerrero, and now, he's fighting this Sammy Vargas cat that nobody's ever heard of. Even going into this fight, prior to this fight, he was supposed to fight Andre Berto, and apparently, Danny wanted too much money, and the fight fell apart. And then, he wanted to fight John or Bum Bum Molina, which, the fans went crazy because that's a terrible fight. Guys like AB already beat up Bum Bum Molina. So what does Danny do when the fans cry about John Molina? He gives us Sammy fucking Vargas. And this is sad because, the fans are the ones that's losing, right? And this guy's he's taking this fight to Philly in front of his home crowd, only to bring them a fight against Sammy Vargas. So I just can't. There's no words to express this. Keith Thurman came out and told Danny to enjoy his last cherry because 2017 he's coming for his belts. I thought that was funny, and Earl Spence was at him too, called him a cherry picker. So dude is losing a lot of respect from fight fans. He's losing a lot of respect from his peers. And I can't see Al Heyman letting this slide for too much longer. So Philadelphia is not looking good for y'all this year. Everything Philly built, Meek and Danny destroyed in 1 year. KO for Miles. Like and subscribe us. We're out.